Thank you very much for honoring our invitation, number one. As GTSA 2025, we're very glad and honored that you blessed us with your presence. So I do know that we're still looking at the topic of the evolution and regulatory environment, the changes and the why. And I'd like you to please take us through your country, Senegal.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. So I prefer this interaction than presentation. I'm sorry about that. Instead of having I don't have any PowerPoint, but I'm here to share my experience and also what we're doing in Senegal, what's happening in Senegal. Just to set the context, Senegal National Lottery has been created in 1987, something like that, by its presidential decree. So it's quite old structure. It has been there for a long time now. And through the years, went through a lot of different structuration and transformation, and has opened up the market in Senegal for the last 5 years. And now Senegal has more than about 60 licensed operators in Senegal. It's, as everybody say here, it's a high growth market, gambling. Our role as a regulator is to make sustainable. I think sustainability is a key. Stable, well regulated, and a market that creates also jobs. So I'm just here to have this kind of discussion directly with the audience, and I want to share some of my views. Africa has some challenges. So context is different from to Africa. Context in Africa, we have our specificity, and the specificity is we have a very young population. In Senegal, 70% of the population is less than 35 years old. If you have this young population, which is also digitally well connected in Africa, so we saw the presentation from Kansas City. So we have a youth very connected digitally, but economically very vulnerable. So we have to recognize that, and that is different from Africa. That makes the difference from Africa to Europe and US. So this vulnerability, you can see, has driven, unfortunately, some youth to see gaming, not as entertainment, but unfortunately, as a source of income, potential source of income. And when people see gaming as a potential source of income, you can measure now the risk. Problem gambling will come there. What we call pathological gambling or pathological disorder. So this is, for me, the context that we set. When you set that context, when you set it out of that context, and you know that we have to act now in Africa, and I think that a lot of regulators start doing good jobs in terms of RG, responsible gaming. But I should not stop there. Technology is here to be used, and we have the solution with technology. Now we can be more preventive, taking preventive action and not being just reactive actions. Start segmenting our players, and for that, I think Senegal, went through a lot of transformation, and now in Senegal, I think that Senegal is moving forward in terms that first thing that I appreciate in Senegal. So there is a centralized monitoring, and I think that for any regulators, if you want to regulate, if you want to segment your players, if you want to know your players, you need to have the data. Data is key, data is power. We all know that. And Senegal, we have a centralized system, monitoring system, which in the very future, we can leverage AI on that and start segmenting our players, and we can know the players at risk in terms of problem gamblings, and we have a duty of care for those players. We should engage on that. So this is what I'm talking, the prevention, where we can just take preventive action and engaging with those players and try to help them and show them that gaming should be entertainment and not a source of income. So this is the context I wanted to explain a bit, that we're not there yet in Senegal, so people talk about AI, and I think that the next level will be leveraging on AI in terms of play segmentation, as I say, so we can KYC better our play, know your customers. I think it's very important. Another thing that I want to say in Senegal, and I think it's all across Africa, we're seeing land-based going down, online going up, which is a good thing. For me, from my point of view, it's a great thing. It's better, it's much easier to KYC, to know your player with online than on land-based. We know land-based, everybody can go to a shop and do gaming, and those players, they just go on the radar. With online now taking over, we will know more our players, because to register in Senegal to play in any of this website online, you will need an ID. So we will track you. We will know who you are. Yeah, so if I think that, I hope that I answered your question about that, where Senegal is. Another thing that I want to talk about, and it is also across all Africa, I think we saw we would have, I think, more discussion about illegal offering. It's the biggest challenge of gaming anywhere in the world, not only in Africa. So that's why in Africa we don't have to be ashamed. Even happening in Europe, in the UK, in France, and the US, illegal offering is a big problem. Yeah. So also lost revenue by government. Government losing a lot of money because of illegal offering. All these operators, offshores, not paying the taxes they should pay. And it's unfair for the licensed operators paying the due tax. And I think for me, and there is no RG, it's no responsible gaming. Those one, I think that we should go after those illegal offering. And I hope that everywhere in Africa we find the technological solution. The solution is there. Just find the right one where we can block all this illegal website and generate more revenue for the state. The next thing that I want to talk, it's good for government to get money. Senegal used to be like, most of the countries in Africa. I think the revenue, the taxation was based on declaration. So it was declarative system, we call it. Now with the monitoring system in Senegal, so we know exactly how much money the operators are making, so we can tax them rightly. So there's no more loss revenue. For the, as I say, licensed operators, the only problem we have, still be the, unlicensed or illegal offering. I would really encourage operators, GTSA operators here also, to do more on CSR, corporate social responsibility. I'm not seeing it enough in Senegal, and I'm saying sure that it's everywhere like that in Africa. I think it's important we give back to the community. Yeah, so whatever you say, gaming is perceived, has bad image in Africa and everywhere in the world, but particularly in Africa due to our culture. I think gaming is not well seen, and I think as an operator, for the sustainability of the market, the growth of the market, you should do more in corporate social responsibility. I think you should give more to the community. So that's something also I'm advocating. And lastly, I want to talk about what the lady from Kansas City just said, and I can echo it 100%. And I think that in this digital revolution, it's key that Africa is not just a passenger. Consuming. So the problem we have in Africa have always been that, social media we just consume. AI coming now, we just consume. E-commerce coming, we consume. It's key that we start developing, technology in Africa. That's why I'm advocating. I'm really a big advocate of local content. We need to create this technological hub in Africa. If we want job creation, what is happening at the moment? We just have to look at ourselves and saying, okay, gaming is booming in Africa, but who is benefiting more? It's not the African countries. We just have to be honest about us. Most of the operators in Africa, they're foreigners. Yes, they can make money. So no problem, because we need investment, we need this guy to come and invest. But within ourselves, we should think more about creating this technological hub in Africa. And that's why I say we should have more local content. I don't see more local content at the moment in Africa. All the games just come from Eastern Europe and Brazil or now Philippines. And we should in Africa create this local content, and that will create, I think, for me, the jobs that we desperately need for our youth. So If there are questions, I'm open to have this interaction and answer your question if you have any.
Thank you so much, Mr. Camara. You've actually given us 90% of what we wanted to find out. You've given us the digital oversight, the modernization in Senegal, the balancing control and growth, and also the regional harmonization and cross-border regulation. You have also told us the future you're expecting for Senegal. So I think you've pretty much answered all our questions. If you could just give us a one-liner to close this fireside chat.
I would say in terms of regulation, for my peers here, regulators body, I would just ask, just focus on the data. Yeah, so try to get as much data. We know, because I'm a technical guy, I come from the technical world, and I know what we can do with data. Without data, we won't do much. And that's why I encourage everybody, think about technological solution where you can access the data. I'm not here to say go for this product or this product, but at least, centralize your data. Try to have your data locally too. That's important for me. I think it's just sometimes heartbreaking that we generate so much data in Africa, and when you ask any operator, you say, oh, the data is somewhere in the cloud. You say, where in the cloud? And you do your small research. You just track it back, and the cloud is in West Europe or East Europe. We need to make sure that all the regulator, last week I think I talked to a regulator and I was saying, we need you guys to push data locally more in Africa. And the question was, oh, no, it's not possible to, no, of course it's possible. Yeah, it's more expensive. It's cheaper to leverage on cloud. We all know that. We technical guy, we know it's cheaper to go on the cloud, but it's possible. And I was telling him that the thing that I don't understand, you guys, is when you go to Europe, to operate in Europe, you need a license from Malta, and the first specification of the Malta regulation is you have to have data locally. No question asked, and they will do it. You go to the US, if you want to open in the US, in any state, the first thing in the specification for any state, your data should be here, because it's our people. But when you come to Africa, I will tell you guys, we need the data sovereignty. In Senegal, we have a new government. I'm sure that most of you know about it. And they're very key about sovereignty. And I agree 100% with them. We need this data sovereignty. We need technological sovereignty too, numerical sovereignty. And that starts by selling to the operators. You come to operate in Africa, we need you to push out, to leave your data here. And when you have the data, for me, that will be the starting point where you can see this hub, technological hub we're talking about Africa, and that will benefit Africa, and that will contribute, gaming will really contribute to the GDP, which is not the case at the moment. But so this hub, technological hub, is very important for Africa, and that will come for us, making sure that we have this technological sovereignty.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Camara. With that said, I think we can close off this fireside chat. We really appreciate you. We thank you for the insight and the knowledge you shared with us. And thank you again.
Thank you very much.